Welcome back to OccupySFTV. Your host at Occupy1 Liberty, also known as CIA James. I am at the old location for the primary camp for Occupy San Francisco. This is Bradley Manning Plaza in San Francisco at the Embarcadero Plaza. And as you can see, quite empty at this time. However, we're going to walk up the street to Occupy San Francisco current base camp, and has been a primary camp since the beginning of the occupation, in front of the Federal Reserve at 101 Market Street. I do believe I need to change my tagline on Ustream. I'm going to do that through the Cerevo live shell, which is what I'm using to broadcast from the contour camera mounted on my shoulder. Cerevo live shell was provided by quantum-wireless.com, and both companies, with the communication that I have with them, do encourage the Occupy movement. It's my understanding they don't have a problem supplying somebody that's been a member of the Occupy movement here in San Francisco equipment to stream Occupy events. So with that being said, there's a corporation or two, probably more, that are willing to make adjustments to their company corporate policies, although I find they'll probably be few and far between. This is an evil corporation that stands just a few feet from the primary camp, which we're just about to walk up to. This is the Federal Reserve building here in San Francisco. And I'm currently checking in on the independentcitizenmedia.weebly.com website. Make sure the stream is live there on the home page. There you'll be able to find other information on the Cerevo, links to get even more information. There's some donation links if you'd like to help out. You could always use it. It does show we're on air. And God is back. I'm going to check the Ustream channel itself. You can find a lot of archived material from me on YouTube, or you can check live stream. Occupy Liberty is the channel you'll be looking for. That has Occupy information, photographs, things that were going on back in October and November when I first got here. October 10th. What's up, man? How's it going? So stream's looking good. We'll see who's here that I know. This is the new fence that was put up recently.
They put this up because of construction.
Oh, but it was recently put up. How's it going, man? Good to see you again. We were just at a rally for Free Bradley Manning.
Where?
It was up in the Mission, 16.
Why didn't anybody tell us about it?
I don't know. Maybe you need to have your media group or your communication group over here tell you about it. Rob should have known. You should check with him. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over here and see what's going on.
Oh, okay, we talked about toast.
Looks like we're in the middle of a meeting here. What's up, man? Good to see you. How you been?
Good. You?
Yeah.
Right on.
It doesn't make sense.
How's your trip?
Yeah, you know, it's been all right. So for those of you joining us, I'm back here at Occupy San Francisco 101 Market in front of the Federal Reserve. And it looks like primary members that are at least concerned in the discussion or having discussions this time. I'm not sure what it is. Just got here a few minutes ago. Camp is looking pretty full. There's quite a few people here. It's looking very organized.
The CIA has entered the building.
I've been in the building.
Oh my God.
So,
Raul, you're getting stamps.
always entertainment down here. Currently checking configurations. Anybody wants to send me a tweet, let me know how it looks, how it sounds, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Hey, can you scoot up a little bit, G?
Yeah, you bet. You guys putting up a sign?
Yeah.
Let's slide over here real quick and check it out.
We just need some. We need a bag or something to hold it right here. Oh, I know. Hey, somebody grab this.
I'll hold it for you. You bet.
The guy with the CIA hat is holding the Occupy sign.
Obviously, most of the people down here that call me the guy with the CIA hat don't know who I am. I spent many months here in this camp. My first night, I slept right over there. There you go.
Permanent fixture.
Slide that one up a little more. Here, pull that sheet towards you. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. So that's looking pretty good. Yeah. And this is how we block traffic. They go around us here. We go around. Go around. Thank you. That looks pretty good. So we're showing 15 frames per second. Signal strength is good. I like the way the device is working. I have it tethered to my R2D2 unit. And we have tents once again here at Occupy San Francisco. Here's the first tent that I've seen in a while. I know there's been others, but we have a tent on site. Most excellent. 15 to 39 kilobytes. Somebody could please send me a tweet at OccupySFTV. Let me know how the stream looks and sounds. It'd be much appreciated. I'll take a quick walk up the block here. Smoke?
Yeah, but I wondered if smoke will come out.
Okay.
Are they breaking up now?
No, I'm someone.
No, they
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna go up to the corner and just stand on the corner. Do a report. All right. So give me just a second to get away from the saw. As you can see, we have a full block here in San Francisco. And as somebody that was directly involved with the Occupy San Francisco, part of the Occupy Wall Street movement, I can tell you that this is a happy day for me. I can see that there's a lot of people here back. Some of them are homeless, some of them are here by will because they want to be here and they could have a job, but they choose to stand in solidarity with those that have been thrown on the streets by the corporations and the system that we live by. Actually, that most people live by. We do not live by those rules. When I say we, even though I am an independent citizen journalist now, I still consider myself part of the Occupy movement, 100%. He has no time to be anything but mock. How can he remember, well, his ignorance, who his growth requires, who has so often to use his knowledge, thorough. I'm not sure if I've heard that one before. A mock. Oh, there goes the police, standard police cruiser. Passes by 101 probably every half hour, 20 minutes. And this is what I remember the camp being like when I was originally here back in October. There was tarps all up here. It was raining off and on. We had to put the tarps up for the rain, pull them down when the cops said we had to pull them down. There was people everywhere. How's it going? There was people everywhere, just like there is now. More or less become home for a lot of people, or a main protest site. What's up, guys? Some of the people are here in travels, just passing through, and some are here permanently. I know a lot of the people that are here primarily in this circle have been here since the beginning. What's that?
Certified intelligence agent. I've got a cousin by the name of David Aiken that works for them.
You know somebody that works for the CIA? Is he feeding us secrets or them secrets?
Hopefully us.
Oh, yeah?
He's family.
He's family. Well,
He's my second cousin on my daddy's side.
well, hopefully he's
Or
doing
the
the right
Navy.
thing. Hopefully he's doing the right thing.
Now I got a question for you working for the CIA, sir.
I'm a chef. That's,
The cook.
yeah.
Food.
Yeah, good food.
Military good food.
Culinary Institute of America.
But what I'm saying is, people talking shit. Come on, mouse.
And I just want to say, for those of you watching, this is reality TV. This is us all the time.
You got a camera.
I got my camera. I'm live. I'm always
Is this
walking
going
around.
on TV right now?
It's not TV. It's a live video on the internet.
The person you need to talk to, name is Rob.
Well, I know Rob. I've known Rob for a long time.
What's your name?
My name's CIA James.
James what?
What do you mean, James? Yeah, what exactly?
What's your last name?
James what?
Because I told you what my cousin's name is.
I wasn't listening.
David Aiken.
Well, see, as a occupation agent, which is what I am.
You are
for
a
security
real federal
purposes.
CIA agent.
You think so? A lot of people wonder.
Blue eyes don't lie.
You know, it's amazing how many people really can be swayed into thinking something just by wearing a hat. You know. Looks like we're having a pretty good meeting here. Some of the people recognize me. My friends and colleagues.
Invest in public universities, community colleges to provide
What's up, man? Standing guard tonight?
Corporations are not people. Reverse Citizen United. Number 17. Reduce global poverty by correcting the wrongs of our ancestors by investing in sustainable development. By sustaining development of the African continent, which we propose that we change to regional development across the world. Number 18. Provide a basic floor for social services to reduce homelessness and financial demise of the family unit in our country. Number 19, invest in preserving our national treasures, our green open spaces, national parks, and our enforcement for future generations. Number 20, eliminate the Electoral College and enable direct voting for presidential candidates by a simple nationwide majority, one man, one vote. Number 21, end the privatization of our penal system. No more private jails. Number 22, transition from a monetary-based economy to a resource-based economy. I'm reading these as the suggestions come in, people. It's all up for discussion. Number 23, convert all nuclear research facilities into community-based and owned renewable energy facilities. Okay? And what? Okay,
What's up, man?
about 25
Pretty
demands.
good. I come back, man. I went to Dolores. I had to get away from this.
You stepped at Dolores Park?
No, yeah, I went over and chilled. Hung out for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I get burned out really easily. Yeah, I spent countless months to where it's gotten been argued for an hour.
Sorry, thank you. Thank you.
Burdening us. Yeah, I know. I was there. As much as possible. It's just it's very draining.
This is terrible. I can't stand that noise. Oh my God. So for those viewers that are watching, you can use your Android device in conjunction with the camera setup and the Cerevo live shell. And that way you don't have to be holding your hand out streaming the whole time.
What's up, man?
I'm talking to myself.
How's it going?
All right, how are you?
Neil.
James, nice to meet you. I used to be with the communications and media live stream teams down here, and I went solo.
Yeah, I used to work with live stream in the PR committee with Denver. I was with Occupy
you were in
Denver
you?
between August and January.
Ah.
Broadway and Colfax.
Well, that's my home city.
Cool, yeah. Broadway and Colfax, up and down 16th Street Mall.
I heard you guys got hammered out there by the
Oh
cops.
my God, dude, gnarly.
It was like
way
almost
worse, like comparable to Oakland, if not worse.
comparable to Oakland. That's what I heard, and I was like, God, I feel bad for my brothers out there, you know.
That's why I come here. And
There wasn't-
and the lack of organization that I've seen, it's just been completely stomped out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost that they're just basically breaking people up. I mean, the spraying every day, that completely prevents us from getting any kind of organization done whatsoever, except very feeble, like small amounts at a time.
Let's go away from this. For smoke?
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Let's see if I can pull this gentleman away and we'll go smoke. You needed it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. My backpack's right here.
Yeah, grab your stuff. So, once again, we're here in Occupy San Francisco. Quick update, talking to a fellow occupier from Denver, my home city, and giving me details on it. Sounded like they got hit just as hard as Oakland, which was really downplayed not only by the mainstream media, but the media, social, Ustream, Facebook media. I had no idea it was hit nearly as hard as
So
Oakland.
you've seen the live stream on YouTube with Occupy Denver, right?
I saw some of it here and there. There was
Yeah, we had a cop come in and in the park run over this guy's foot, and then they allegedly said that the cop was pulled off of his motorcycle, and so that was like one of the first times that they came in with tear gas. But we had maybe close to around maybe like 700 people at Civic I think it was Civic Center Park,
Right
there
across from the Capitol.
From the Capitol, yeah.
I know it well.
That's where I chill, dude. I'm Neil, dude. I'm
Right
sure
on.
we've met.
Dude, that's
man.
awesome. Nice to meet you.
I've met Crunchy. I've met fucking
Well,
Sam. All our
I wasn't there.
our Munchie. I mean, all those guys. Yeah.
It's been-
the Thunderdome. Fucking, I helped set that up. The tents at Lincoln Park. We had a count set up at a tent count set up at it was like 89 tents all together. Some of those were 1 people tents. Some of those were like 8 people tents, dude. Like,
Wow.
it was gnarly.
So you had around 700 people in Denver that
We were rated almost about 7 times, and then towards the end they just started shooting at people with rubber bullets, bringing out the paramilitary with
Heard
green
about
suits and
that.
shit, dude. Yeah. But that was because, all right. So after the guy,
it's definitely Oakland.
well,
like.
after the fucking dude got pulled off, after the cop got pulled over the motorcycle, people were freaking out. There was this one time where they thought that we were rocking the cop car because there were so many people, and so what happened is the cops started driving into the park. This started happening between October and then up towards January. It started just leveling off, and they didn't have really a police presence in the park. But they'd have their cop cars right there in the park, dude, surveillancing everyone, dude, everything, man. You know. So, like,
sitting there keeping warm, let it run the whole
There's
time.
articles about me in the Denver Post. There's a picture of me where it's snowing and I'm sitting there fucking freezing my ass off underneath the Declaration of Independence that we put in
Then
down.
I probably saw you then, because I'm pretty up on all the photographs coming around.
Huffington Post and Denver Post. I'm on there. I can give you my first and last name and shit.
That's cool.
But,
don't do it now. We're live.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Good to see somebody from my neck of the woods. Are you from Colorado or?
I'm originally from Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, right. Huh? Native. Sweet. Oh wait, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was like, wait a minute, that's not Colorado.
You're live streaming right now?
Yeah. Testing some equipment. This here connects to my camera. It gives a Wi-Fi signal off so that I don't have to hold my phone up the whole time, which is what I was talking about when you saw me. You're like, who's this guy with the CIA hat?
What's your name again?
James. So you can think of James Bond, CIA. I don't know. Yeah, it was, for the most part here, the thing that sucked the most was they had two camps, this one here and then the one down the street.
It's splitting up again, just like it's splitting up in San Diego and other places too. And you have the groups that think that they're not so much here for Occupy and they're just hanging out, sleeping all day. You know.
Well, they're the freeloaders.
Right.
And there's always that in society.
Everywhere.
That's what society is. You know, you're bred to either be like a certain way. Either you get a job.
I think the more that we can unify and actually keep it together, even with the craziness, is what's going to ultimately end up as more organization rather than splitting up groups and groups, which has its ups, or it has its pros and its cons. Splitting up in different groups and having different camps, for example, or different spots, makes it harder for a single group to be compromised, or for example, basically, you know.
Well, you want to have a tight-knit group. You know, I mean, that's why I've only got a few people that I trust when I talk to them. I get their information, and I trust that information 100%. So they haven't lied to me in the past. So it's a matter of working with people that are going to be honest and do the right thing and hold their schedule. You know, they say they're going to do something, they do it. You know. But I've seen a lot of people flake out, and sometimes that's just the nature of things, and sometimes that's a provocateur or an agent that came in, they're here for a little while, and then they're gone.
They started passing out flyers that says you can't have an encumbrance, and what an encumbrance is it's labeled as any item whatsoever that is blocking in the way of people walking by, that type of thing. So, you know, you've got your certain feet away from the fence so that you have a pathway for pedestrians. But what we were dealing with in Denver was that, you know what, hey, this bunch of this food, this is unsanitary, you know, this needs to go. We would actually get a donation, and what would happen is we would have cars coming by and dropping off supplies, tents, sleeping bags, because of how cold it is in Denver, you know. Emergency blankets, hand warmers,
Right.
You know, all kinds of different supplies. And then what would happen is the cops started giving them up to $250 tickets for stopping and disrupting the flow of traffic.
There's always something that they can invent or use a law to.
It's the oldest trick, and it's a military strategy. You cut off someone's donations and you cut off their supplies.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
And you wound them very intensely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the guy in the white car over there is honking his horn like crazy for us. That's awesome. I'm not sure what's going on here. We have some fire trucks up the street. And, you know, quite frankly, if these guys even wanted to sleep now, there's a few people that are trying to sleep here. With all this grinding going on, it's got to be hard. I have a feeling they probably do this kind of work at night on purpose.
Let me get a look at it. What is it right here?
Hey, Neil. God?
Jackson
Can we
Pollock.
take Neil? Can we take Neil? He's a camper from Denver for a break.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Up to the corner or down that way?
Okay, hang on for a minute.
So for those of you watching, if you want to send me a tweet, you can reach me at Occupy1Liberty. All right. Also, I have an archive on YouTube, OccupySFTV. You can also find other archive material on live stream, Occupy Liberty. That's from back in the day in October, November, and December here in the Occupy movement in San Francisco. And as usual, we're going to take a intermission here and walk away from camp. Okay.
There ain't no cops around here.
No? There ain't no cops up there. The other people that we worry about. And this is the stairs right where I came up. I came up those stairs and around the corner on October 10th, and there was the camp.
Are you still recording?
Right there.
Anymore, right? Good.
What's that?
You're still recording. You're still
Yeah, I'm pointing it this way.
He knows not to point it in. I'm whether to have it point or taking my down.
Oh, Jesus.
Why, there's editing.
So, if you'd like to check out the website also, or work with me and other people on bringing real citizen news,
You better like this.
you can contact me at independentcitizenmedia.weebly.com.
Damn, people are thinking you're a cop.
And I'm working with some other people in New York
I know.
that are putting up a network for the S-17 one-year anniversary. I'll be here at 101 or in the Golden Gate Park, which we're having a Human Be-In event from the 14th to the 16th, which you can find more information about that on Human Be-In, that's BEIN.org. Once again, if you see something that needs to be filmed, whether it's good or bad, pull out your camera and film it, upload it to YouTube. If you have a Ustream account, Ustream it. I do think that hard recordings are a better quality. Oh, thank you, sir.
So you kept it out? Here and there, yeah. I've been here for the past couple nights. Ashbury, Golden Park. I've been over by Dolores Park. I've slept on Mission Market. But you want to come down here and become more active?
And I really do, now that I've got the hang of the Cerrivo
I don't want to
live show,
do too much to where
it's a really
there's,
handy tool. As you can see, it shows my bandwidth status, which is good. Shows my viewers, frames per second, my bit rate, master volume. We have options, others, which will take me to a tagline. There's a teleloop, which is what you can see on the top left corner of your screen. You can pause the image. There's various options that the dashboard has from the Cerevo live shell. You can change your bit rate, your frame rate. Probably increase that up to 22 frames per second is a normal human eye. Then you have your iframe and your P frame, which will increase or decrease your clarity. Handy tool, 19 frames per second. That's looking good. Since I am in a good Wi-Fi location, I'm going to go ahead and raise the bit rate up to 794 frames per second. I'll raise up to 22. I'll leave the iframe where it is. We'll go back and check and see if we can get over 19 frames. 170 seems to be the bit rate max.
Okay. So you haven't participated in Occupy here.
Handy tool for citizen journalists to use. It's significantly cheaper than the Ustream backpack, which is my understanding of $2,500 a month. This is only $300 for the Cerevo live shell. Pay your monthly fee and your Droid, and a contour camera, which would run around $500. So you're looking at $1,000 and a $100 a month premium payment for bandwidth on your Droid. And I'm using a software program on my Droid that has an unlimited data. If you want information on that, you can contact me. Are you willing to share that kind of information? It's not something that I'm just going to put out there. I'd like to know who I'm talking to and who I'm giving the information to. I work in trade, so you're going to have some information for me. Oh, is that still going?
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like it.
I can't tell. Yep.
I have a cigarette.
How about a vagina? Some kind of vagina?
Would it take the place of a cigarette? I don't know. You don't know.
So as far as the cigarette goes, I'll be reaching up here for it.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I can share with a comrade from Denver. I wouldn't normally pull out these cigarettes down here to share, but everybody gets one free in solidarity. Oh, good catch, God.
No, you can have that one.
Yeah. Can I have another hit?
Oh, I sure needed that one. Oh, that was so good.
Thanks. Oh, I forgot.
I needed that. Do I? God does have a light. And the light says God. God has to come back to God. Aren't you even curious why they would call me God?
I think she's out, bro. Say that. Why do they call you God?
Yeah, why do they call me God?
Because you look a little like him, maybe. Maybe because you act a little like him, a little flaky and dingy sometimes, but, you know, that's all right. When we're billions of years old, we'll be flaky and dingy too. Come on. Get a flame up in it.
I'm going to head back over here, guys.
Yeah, let's head back to camp.
Yeah, we'll go. I'll go wobble over there.
And for those of you watching, this is a day in the life of a streamer. Or at least me as a streamer. I was thinking of making a TV show, Occupy Reality. But that's what we're doing. They have a declaration of the occupation of New York City on a huge billboard out front here. And that looks fantastic. It looks like they ran out a little bit of room here. Put some sideways, but well done. I think it is well done for the limited supplies that they have, the oppression that they've withstood over the months to maintain this camp. And have
being sprayed with chemicals on a daily basis.
Yeah, you guys are still being sprayed? Are you sick yet? Because I had to leave several times because I got sick during the sprayings. I, as a matter of fact, tried to stay away and not sleep here on camp when they started doing that.
How many times have you slept here?
Oh, God. Most of the time I didn't sleep. I was doing night patrol. So as somebody, I called out the raid on December 11th, 4:19 a.m. I was standing over there on that corner.
December is when they did the nationwide raids and hit from Wall Street all the way over like a domino.
Yep. They wanted them down before Christmas.
For holiday season, so they can get that money.
Yeah, just being up before for Thanksgiving.
You would think as much money that Wells Fargo makes, they could actually light up the G.
Yeah, they could have a. They don't care about that. I prefer they don't like the Jeep. I got a solar panel to go with my kit here. Everything that I've got put together is going to get another solar panel too. Yeah, but I've heard those backpacks with solar panels aren't so great. What I've got is a separate unit. It charges